This is the VOA Special English Agriculture Report. This year's World Food Prize will honor two leaders of hunger-fighting groups based in the United States. The winners are David Beckman of Bread for the World and Joe Luck of Heifer International. They will share the prize of $250,000. The World Food Prize usually goes to researchers or top policy officials. This is the first time it will recognize the work of non-governmental groups. The winners were announced last week at the State Department in Washington. The privately supported prize will be awarded in Des Moines, Iowa, in October. Heifer International provides donated animals and training to farmers in 50 countries. Joe Luck stepped down this year after almost 20 years as Chief Executive Officer. She remains president until next year. Under her leadership, the group's budget grew from less than $10 million to more than $130 million.
People pass on their gifts of not just animal. They pass on those gifts of training and leadership. We've seen cases where we've been gone 5 and 10 years and we go back and they've developed roads and built schools and they have other communities receiving the animals and the training. You just give them those resources, that training and opportunity, and you can't hold them back.
She told the story of a woman from a poor village in Zimbabwe. A family member helped send her to school in the United States with earnings from a donated milk goat. She received a doctoral degree.
That's what a goat did. That's one example. The animal is only the catalyst. That's the beginning of many other things that follow.
David Beckman became president of Bread for the World in 1991. Before that, he worked on poverty issues at the World Bank. He is an economist and a Christian clergyman. Bread for the World organizes people from religious and non-religious groups to write, call, and visit members of Congress. The purpose is to support measures to improve the lives of the poor. David Beckman points to big increases in American development assistance.
I think that wouldn't have happened without the advocacy of hundreds of thousands of people and churches that are part of Bread for the World and that keep the pressure on their members of Congress.
The prize committee also credited his efforts with helping to increase aid to needy families in the United States. Norman Borlaug established the World Food Prize in 1986. His work with rice and wheat crops saved millions from starving in Asia and Latin America. The plant scientist and Nobel Peace Prize winner died last year at the age of 95. And that's the VOA Special English Agriculture Report, written by Geraldine Watson with Steve Baragona. Transcripts and MP3s of our reports are at voaspecialenglish.com. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at VOA Learning English. I'm Jim Tedder.